This is...
Wait, we should establish like what we want to talk about. What are the bullet points we need to hit here?
I got it. Okay, so we tell them that the show is called Do You Want to Make a Podcast? It is a fireside chat between two best friends who are on the hunt to create the perfect podcast. They have a lot of ideas, and they can't decide what they want to talk about.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
That's it?
That's the synopsis. Then we'll plug the social media.
Do we want to do social media?
Yeah. So we'll tell them to follow us at Do You Want to Pod, all spelled out. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can also email us at doyouwanttomakeapodcast@gmail.com.
That's it.
That works for me.
Wait, I think we just did it.
We did it. That was my plan all along.
Oh, okay. Bye. Except hello, because now the show's starting.
Yes, it is.
Heading way downtown for the weekend. Just need some time to unwind with my best friend.
Podcasts are happening.
Podcast is what brings us together today.
Podcasts happen every day in our hearts.
Podcasts are their state of mind.
Podcasts are an experience.
Podcasts are fun.
Podcasts are seen, but not heard.
Okay, you're not talking about podcasts anymore, Jim. I think he's delirious over here.
Podcasts are magic. How else does all those words get put together in order from A to Z?
Okay, I got it, Jim. I finally figured out the perfect podcast.
Okay, go on. What? Huh?
Ready?
No, Joe Godley.
Jim Bloss.
Do you want to make a podcast?
You betcha.
Yay.
All right, ready? Just piggybacking off your last idea.
Podcasts are magic.
My Little Pony. Podcasts are magic.
Now, okay, is this an extension of the MLP universe? Or is this an MLP fan cast? Or is it both? It's both.
You're correct. It is both. It is us immersing ourselves into brony culture. For those who haven't seen the Brony documentary on Netflix, highly recommend.
Yes, I watched that a long time ago.
At first, you're kind of like, oh, this is lame, this is silly. But then it's really heartwarming how, like, some folks who were, socially not doing so well found a community and felt accepted. And
exactly.
felt
yes.
good to be themselves.
Yes, that's the best part of the internet.
Yep.
100%.
And then it can just be like fan theories on My Little Pony. Friendship is magic. It can also be us just making things up about it, because I don't really watch that show ever.
What's your biggest My Little Pony fan theory?
They're actually donkeys, but it just isn't fun to market that to kids.
Mine
my
is
little
that,
donkey, my little donkey. It
Yeah,
doesn't
that doesn't
have
work.
the same thing to it.
Mine is that Twilight Sparkle is a human being that's asleep and this is her dream.
Oh, come on, you can do better than that, Jim.
I mean, it's cliche, but it's true.
But it's definitely happening. Or it can be like a certain I'm not going to spoil the story of a different story, but it could be that My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is really a simulation that a small child is playing, but what they're really doing is fighting an epic galactic battle and warding off a lot of different aliens.
Are you saying that this is the Matrix?
I'm not saying that My Little Pony is the Matrix, because if I say that, the Smiths might hear me and they'll kill me dead.
They'll come for you.
They'll kill me dead.
Hugo Weaving played Agent
More
Smith.
like Hugo Knitting,
Oh, I see what you did there.
right? Hugo Sewing.
I recently watched Captain America: The First Avenger. Hugo Weaving's in that.
I love me some Hugo Weaving.
Those are the only two movies I can think of that he's in. But yes.
No, Lord of the Rings.
Who's he in that?
He's Elrond.
You have to realize I only watched Lord of the Rings because you made me.
Aw. I did do that.
And so I don't remember
he's the one
any of it.
where it's like, you are the Fellowship of the Ring. He's Arwen's father.
Oh, okay.
Liv Tyler's dad. He doesn't want her marrying Viggo Mortensen until the end. He's like, yeah, you totally need to be together. I've just been stubborn for, the entire franchise.
I see.
That was Hugo Weaving.
Nice.
Also, he was in that movie, which I never saw.
And my axe.
Very good. He was in that recent movie where the cities are on their giant mobile structures.
The Peter Jackson flick?
Yeah. Another Peter Jackson. Is it like Hell on Wheels? No, that was a TNT show.
No.
Oh, Mortal Engines. That's what it was.
I think that's what it was, yes.
Didn't see it, but he was in it.
It looked good for a second, and then I was like, wait, no,
V
it
for
doesn't.
Vendetta.
Never seen it.
Oh! So good. So very good. Worth many watches.
I'm sure it is. I maybe someday.
On the 5th of November, I highly recommend you watch it.
I'll have to check my schedule.
If we're recording that day, we can push it back so that you can
Oh, you're
watch.
so generous.
I try.
Your generosity knows no bounds. What should we make a podcast about? Wait, we already were talking about something we could make a podcast about. What was it? Oh, Friendship is Magic.
Yeah, my little podcast.
My Little Pony Podcaster Magic is
Yeah.
what we were calling it.
But I also like my little podcast.
Yes. And then we ended up on Hugo Weaving and his
I still
work.
think there's more room to go with like Hugo sitting, Hugo standing, Hugo swimming.
Hugo verbing.
Yeah, exactly.
Wherever I go,
Hugo. That's it.
Yeah.
See? So much meat on this bone.
Yep. Verbs. It's almost like there's a lot of different things you can do physically.
Okay, Jim,
A lot of different actions to
I'm
take.
so sorry for trying to expand on the idea and help us get to the perfect podcast. I'll just stop trying then. Is that what you want?
No.
All right, good. That better have been your answer, Mr. Man.
Farts.
Ooh, okay, now we're talking. So, farts are very important.
They're a natural bodily function.
They are.
Did you know that if we didn't fart, we'd explode?
Yeah, so like, what's up with fart shaming? Why is everyone so like, oh, that's gross? Well, it is, but it's also essential.
I don't know. I don't
Like
find
spiders.
I don't find my... You ever realize that you don't find your farts gross?
Yeah, and I ask myself that every time that I don't find my farts gross, which is all the time.
Yes.
How do fart not smell bad? The podcast.
How do fart not smell bad?
The podcast.
The podcast.
Well, one, I think the better your diet, the less smelly it is, not just to your nose, but to all noses.
Uh-huh.
And then, I mean, I guess you could like seek out a wizard for like a non-scented potion that just does things to your digestive system.
Uh-huh.
But that would take a lot of work. Be like that whole potion seller thing.
Yes.
Potion seller, I need your strongest
Potions.
intestinal neutral potions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going into battle, and I don't want to fart all over the battleground.
My potions are too strong for you, traveler, and you will fart everywhere.
Potion seller, I don't know if you heard me the first time, but I'm going into battle. I just ate like hella bean burritos. I need your strongest Pepto-Bismol potion.
Traveler, my potions are actually used as a laxative in most countries. As such, I think you should find potions elsewhere.
Okay, but potion seller, like you're the only potion seller between here and the battlefield, so I would assume that you could like throw some stuff together. I need your strongest Tums-based potion as to not... I can fart, I just need them not to smell bad. So I just need you to do that for me, please.
I don't think you understand, traveler. My potions only make your butt erupt with horrible things. Perhaps you need the Imodium potion. That's back about a half mile. That's that potion seller.
Very well, potion seller. You've had your piece, but I will have mine. You are a terrible businessman who's going to lose a whole lot of business from myself and my fellow knights. I will seek my what's it called? My salvation elsewhere.
Come back when you need to commit some dank toilet crimes.
That's a fair offer. My work takes me in a variety of different directions, so who knows what I'll be needing tomorrow.
Yep, you never know.
Potion seller, I just think you're a gross man who sells butt stuff. Are these even potions?
Oh, no. Don't do butt stuff after you've drinking these potions.
Are these?
Oh boy, don't do that.
I don't think these are potions. Have you just been grounding up laxative pills?
Do you know how I make these potions? Let me tell you.
I'm a little scared.
I have a stream out back, and I just take the water and I don't filter it, and I just put it in the potion bottles, and boom, it's a potion.
Oh my god, potion seller! I think you're high.
Yeah, more like a what? No, I'm not high. I'm a potion seller.
I think you're high on your own supply.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have taken my own potions when necessary, and I've just taken one, and
that smells. Oh my god!
I must
potion
leave.
Seller.
I think the potion seller has dysentery.
I think he's near death. This is like Oregon Trail shit. Potion seller is about to die.
Has died of dysentery.
Oh,
you have died of dysentery.
Oh man.
Rip.
R.I.P. Rest
R.I.P.
Rest in potions. I'm still trying to make this work.
You have any other ideas for podcasts?
Well, now I'm just trying to control my insides now. I'm feeling a little woozy, a little gross.
Yeah, that got a little blue.
Eesh.
You were the one who didn't want to fart, though.
I didn't. I was trying to be considerate of all the people I'm about to do battle with. Also, Jim, why are we about to do battle with a whole vast army of orcs and stuff? How did we get here?
That's a great question. You're really asking the good questions today, Joe.
I just don't recall the events that led up to this.
We're in Avengers Endgame.
Oh, is that where we are?
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Chris Evans up there.
We're preparing for the epic final battle.
Oh, cool. This is great.
That's it. That's all we'll say about it. We don't want to. I mean, it's been a couple weeks, but still,
Yeah, maybe they didn't see it.
Hashtag don't spoil the end game.
Yeah, if they look really closely in that battle scene.
Yeah, if you look close enough, you'll find us.
Totes there.
You'll find us. We're there. We're just kind of running around oh my god, why are we here?
We're the ones.
We didn't get enough potions for this.
We're the ones screaming really loud and running towards the enemy.
Yes.
Can't miss us.
I ran away from the enemy because we didn't have enough potions.
I think they might have cut that out of the movie.
Yeah, that's why I probably got. That's why. I mean, I saw the movie and I was really looking hard for me.
Yo, that craft services though on set,
choice as hell.
So good.
Yeah, you still get paid.
They were serving.
Still get paid even if they cut you from the movie.
Oh yeah, they were serving brisket.
Yeah. And wings.
Oof.
And it was a lot of barbecue for some reason. I don't really know. Potions?
Yeah, they just
but not enough potions.
They snapped their fingers and half of all the cows immediately turned into brisket sandwiches for us. It was so tasty.
Yum. Spoilers.
Thanos is really just trying to open a restaurant.
Yeah.
Is the whole thing. He's
yeah.
Imagine with the chef's hat.
Yes.
It's adorable. And him trying to with his giant Thanos hands trying to plate the first course.
Oh, Thanos. What a guy.
Hugo jumping?
More like Hugo crumping. Am I right?
Oh, that'd be good.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Hugo tax evading? That would not be good.
No. Hugo criming.
Hugo criming. I think that's a path we could go down.
Yes.
We just follow Hugo Weaving around on all his devious excursions, like jaywalking.
He does play a lot of villains, a lot of
does.
cranky people.
We could find him exploiting rewards programs.
Oh man, how rude!
Not that I have any room to talk with that particular crime.
Yep.
We could also watch him like torrenting things on the internet.
Whoa,
I know.
that's crazy.
Yeah. And like we could see him like go around he's like walking around the mall food court
Yeah.
and he like takes a free sample of something
Uh huh.
and then he switches his hat and he walks back and takes another free sample.
That second sample's not free.
Hugo sampling.
Hugo, that second sample's not free. That second sample should be a unfree sample, a paid sample.
Hugo amends making. He goes around like after we've, shined the light on all his misdeeds. He goes around
And he pays for that second free sample.
yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's all he has to do. It's a very
Well, but he's done it a lot.
yeah.
So he's got to go back for like years and years worth of scamming.
But he's paying in like quarters because it's these really tiny bits of food he's stolen.
yeah.
over
Well,
time.
no, he pays for a whole package.
Maybe just Venmos them.
Yeah.
Like, here you go. And like there's a little like emoji of like the Hamburglar or something like that.
Yeah. A hamburglar emoji though. That's fun.
That would be good. We
What
should
if McDonald's released its own themed emojis?
McMojis?
A grimace emoji? I'd use it.
A
Fry Kid emoji.
I mean,
Let's go.
basically the clown emoji is as terrifying as Ronald McDonald's face currently.
Honestly, I think it's a little bit because isn't it like a bald clown?
Kind of.
Isn't it like doesn't it like only have the hair on the two sides?
It's even more. It's like George Costanza and Ronald McDonald
You're right.
had a creepy emoji kid.
Yes.
Yikes.
I don't know. Ronald McDonald is like a not too scary clown. Like there are certainly scarier clowns.
Sure, there's many listeners who disagree with that statement.
Like I mean, he's not an unscary clown, but he's like, and you gotta. I mean, I don't know. Clowns are all about context, you know.
Right. They're all about clown text.
Yes, clown text.
Uh-huh.
Like a clown in a place where a clown should be
Fine.
is okay.
If it's like
A clown in a place where a clown is not supposed to be,
terrifying.
horrifying.
But a clown in a place where a clown's supposed to be, but after dark, still terrifying.
A clown should be no place after dark. Not safe for clowns, not safe for other people. It's not safe for anybody after dark. Tell your kids to come inside. It's 3 a.m. Do you know where your kids are? Hopefully not with a clown.
The podcast.
One time I was in an ice cream shop and there was a clown just sitting there eating ice cream.
Like on its break?
Yes.
So not a part of the establishment. This was not a...
No. They were coming from a kid's birthday party and they didn't get out of their clown getup to get ice cream.
How old were you at this time?
I was like probably like 16, between 14 and 18, I would say.
Okay, so it wasn't like...
It wasn't yesterday, no.
Uh-huh. That's what I was really trying to get at.
And I wasn't a small lad.
Did it still bother you greatly?
I don't know. It had me shook, but I think also the person was like talking and behaving like a normal person, and that also is like less off-putting. Like, you know, those scary clowns just look at you from a distance and never say anything.
What's a little scarier? Clown out of clown place, but still in clown garb? Or a priest outside of a church, but still in priest garb?
Oh, the clown.
The clown scarier?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about a clown in priest's makeup? That doesn't work.
No, that doesn't make any sense. I would argue most priests probably don't wear makeup. Some of them probably should.
What if clowns had their own, like...
Just a little foundation, you know?
Yeah, I mean, those lights. What if clowns had their own, like, holy order, and they wore, like, not exactly priest clothes, but, like, something reminiscent
They
of
probably
priest
have,
clothes?
like, a secret society.
You think they have, like, secret cities? And they drive around in clown cars?
Maybe. But if it's in a clown city, is it a clown car or is it just a car?
Oh, yeah, totally. For them, it's just cars.
Yeah.
And do you think it's, like...
And they all have the bike horn, the horns.
Do you think that their houses are like wacky colored, or it's just kind of like regular city that just happens to be infested with clowns?
I don't know. Do you think it's constantly playing do 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 do
All the time.
all the time?
That's where all clowns originate and return to after those kids' birthday parties.
Yes, there's a portal.
There's definitely. Oh yeah.
You know the like the crates that they come with. You know,
They just jump into that crate,
they just jump into the crate,
and then the crate folds in on itself,
Right,
in
yes.
the flash of light, and they go to Clown Town.
That's it. Clown Town.
Clown Town, baby.
Clown Town.
I wonder.
What's funnier, a clown in oversized clothing or a clown in clothing that's too small?
Too small.
Too small?
Yeah.
Like a tiny hat or a giant hat?
I was thinking like tiny like pants.
Oh yeah, the pants that like only come down like halfway past their knee.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's scarier? A clown at a baseball game drinking a beer
Okay.
with a family next to them, but like the family doesn't think anything's weird about that, you know?
Or
A family at a kid's birthday party, and the kid is just screaming because that's not their family.
what? What are you talking about? That doesn't even make any
family.
sense.
I'm talking about a family.
I thought you were going to talk about like a family of clowns.
I'm talking about a family.
Do you think that clown families have kids at their like normal people at their birthday parties?
Yeah.
Like a non-clown?
Yeah, but I was just talking about a family that just saw like a birthday party happening in the distance. I was like, oh, let's go to that. And they sit down and everyone's like quietly freaking out because they don't know who these other strangers are.
Yes, that's scarier.
Is that scarier than the baseball game?
Yes.
That's all I was asking.
Okay.
But okay.
What about my thing?
Yes. Also, let's get back to that.
My thing was good.
I never said it wasn't. I just was clarifying.
What
my
if there was
thing.
a family of clowns? Do you think that the clowns have normal people for the entertainment at their birthday parties?
And they're just doing normal people things.
Yeah, they're like
They're just sitting there watching TV.
like no, he pulls out a balloon and he's like, "This is a balloon." It just blows it up, and it's a normal round balloon, and he ties it close. He's like, "Here you go."
And the clown kid is like, oh, and it's not shaped like anything weird. This is so nice.
And then the normal person says like, "Oh, it's time for face painting," and he just does like a very natural makeup look on their face.
And it's like, hey, I'm sitting with a normal person, or I was at the birthday party. It's like, hi, my name is Bob.
And they show up in a Toyota Camry.
I'm here for Yakko's birthday party.
Yes.
Here to talk about what he might want to do when he gets older.
He gives like a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like...
Talks about the Q4 numbers.
Talks about the stock options that young clown boy...
Talks about his Roth IRA.
Yes, always about the Roth IRA.
Talks about his lawnmower.
But maybe he wears just like the red nose so that the clowns feel at home. Just a little accent of fun. So, because I don't know if you know this, but if when clowns look at people that are not in clown makeup, they don't know what they're seeing.
Yeah,
they have no clue.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep. So wait, was that all podcast? Was this like Clowncast or something?
Yes, the clown podcast about Clownland. Clownland.
Oh, Clown Town. That's what we were talking about.
Clown Town. I don't remember ever saying that, but I like that a lot.
I said Clown Town a few times. This just proves how little you listen to me when I talk.
That's fair.
Well,
you know what they say about Clown Town? Somebody's got to clean up those streets. What do you think the cops in Clown Town are like? Just kidding. I know
they're
exactly
always
what they
falling over.
Yeah.
They are bad at their job.
Yeah. They're like the banana guards, except they're human beings.
Yeah.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
I was gonna say you have like the sad clown cleaning up the streets, like the hobo clown.
Yes. Oh, hobo clown.
I know. It's so sad.
Sad clown.
There's a bunch of sad clowns in Clown Town.
Yeah. Do you think they go to like a clown therapist and try and become happy clowns again?
I think there definitely is like a unhealthy sense of let's all be happy all the time, you know, and they're trying to like pray the sad away, sort of thing. Like with like they put these sad clowns through like rehab to try to get them to be blissfully happy all the time, and I just don't think that's sustainable. I think
No, it's definitely not.
you should be allowed to be
Sounds
sad.
like we're getting into dystopian territory very quickly here.
Well, there's there's that one area of Clown Town which is just falling apart.
Yeah, the Clowntown like slums, for lack of a better.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a more appropriate word, but I can't think of one right now.
It sounds like you're
The
not,
tenement district.
I think what we're getting around to is there is a law that says you cannot frown in Clown Town.
Yeah, but that's like.
I'm not saying it's a good law. Mm-hmm. It's definitely not sustainable.
What happens if you frown in Clowntown? They send you to the
They
pound.
send you downtown. They send you down.
They send you downtown
Yeah,
to the pound.
to the pound, the Clown Pound.
The Clown Pound.
The streets are round in Clown Town.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not straight. There's always some sort of curvature to them.
Who's the person of the most renown in Clowntown?
I would say that would be the Brown Clown, Mayor Brown Clown.
Mayor Brown? Mm-hmm. Mayor Brown Clown?
Yes,
What's his first name?
Bill.
I agree.
Bill
Brown.
But you know what's good is
Renowned clown.
what is lost is always found in Clown Town.
Mm-hmm.
Things just kind of fall out of the sky if you lose them.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's convenient.
All right. Well, I've pretty much fallen out of my chair at this point. So
I think it's time to wrap up.
which is not an exaggeration. That's a real thing.
That's really
that's
happening. Yep. So we'll see you kids next week
Yeah.
in Clown
Wait.
Town.
Hey, hold on a sec. We got a couple things we need you to do. One, hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Do You Want to Pod.
Send us your clown pictures.
Yes, send us your clown pictures. Do that if that's something you want to do. Give us 5 stars on and a favorable review on whatever site you use.
Or else we'll get sent to Clown Town. And I don't want to go there.
Have you already written a review? Write another one. Can you do that? I don't know.
You can make another account probably and write another one. But if you've already written a review, how about you tell your friends?
Oh yeah, tell a friend.
How about you tell those friends that laugh at the same kind of things that you do?
Tell your friend that's a clown. Or if your friend doesn't like clowns, maybe tell him to skip this episode.
That would be good.
But to try next week.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to talk about them next week.
No clown talk next week.
And I think that's it. Thanks for listening, Mom.
All right, you clowns.
See yous later.
Love ya. Bye, Mom.
Bye.
I don't need your mile long bridge. Williamsburg is too expensive. Fuck the A train. Am I insane? No, I'm just never going back unless you force me to smoke crack.